everybody, it's Davey from the 80s, and you are now entering the Cinema Chop Shop. So park your ass right there. And while you're there, don't forget to hit the like, the share, and the subscribe button. Also, if you check the link to see a Patreon account, if you click it, you can become a member, recommend movies, music, and trailers for me to react to. Now, with that being said, we are here today with a review for episode 1 of Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which I believe it's called The New World Order. This episode is the introduction episode to everything, right? And let's just talk briefly about what I think about this show. Now, let's get into what the intro. The beginning of the freaking episode was epic. That mission that Falcon went on was dope. And man, dude, like it really looked like a freaking blockbuster type intro to a movie. It was really that it really set the tone for this episode. The flying scene, the fighting, and everything was just super dope. The way it was choreographed. Oh man, dude, it got me so excited. That scene in the opening of it set the bar pretty high. I'm expecting quality stuff like that throughout the whole show. All right, so don't you let me down, Disney. That shit was tight. Also, like I've never been a big Falcon fan. I've never really been interested in his character. Out of the two characters of Falcon and the Winter Soldier, I am always going to be more interested in the Winter Soldier, especially because we had Civil War and Bucky Barnes being dope as he is. But yeah, bro. You know what, man? I have a brand new found respect for Falcon. Falcon is pretty tight. I really was kind of skeptical about how I would handle a show with just him being the side character that he is. And then I was kind of like, damn, dude, like when I saw the beginning of the episode and most of the episode, I saw that it was following him a lot. So I was kind of skeptical, but like I said, he's a very, very interesting character. And I'm glad that we are diving more into like what he's about. As far as Bucky Barnes goes, in the episode, he's dealing with his own problems. The after effects of coming home after, basically the whole deprogramming process in Wakanda and how to cope and deal with like, I guess like PTSD in a way, right? And dealing with the sins of his past. So there's that, and how he's not able to have stable relationships with people, and he's not even able to get a stable relationship with a female, right? So the only person that he's made a relationship with is this is an older man that lives in his building, but there's an alternative motive behind that relationship, which I caught on to very quickly. So there's that, and I mean, I think it's going to be really interesting. I wasn't a fan. I like when I think of Bucky Barnes, I think of the Winter Soldier. I think of the mask and the hair. Kind of, I was kind of disappointed that he cut the hair, dude. The hair kind of made his role like a little menacing and made him look like a freaking like a monster. But like throughout the series of Marvel movies, we have been seeing him take a backdoor role. He was tight in the Winter Soldier. He was tight in Civil War. And then he kind of just started taking steps back. And that kind of bummed me out because I'm like, you know what, man, like his character has so much potential. And I really think that this show is just going to be a battle for who is going to wield Captain America's shield from this point on. That's where I think that we're going with this. I think that we are trying to decide who is going to be the bearer of the name Captain America and be that metaphor for the people and that hero that the people need. We're also introduced to the villain of this, who is also kind of super powered. It makes me feel like the reason why Falcon is going to end up interacting with Bucky Barnes is because he might think that that's Barnes behind this whole charade. And that's the reason why he's going to approach him. But, it's going to turn out to be not him. And then they're going to team up and then try to take this bad guy down. So we're introduced to the bad guy. He levels this dude real quick. I can tell that they were using probably a wire for that scene. And I'm not going to lie, the little wiring choreography for that scene was kind of off. I think they should have worked on it to make it a little bit more fluid. The whole throwing he kicked somebody into a pole. And then when he was fighting the guy, he kind of like flipped him up and picked him up and then slammed him. And that motion didn't look very fluid. It didn't look really realistic. I felt like that's something that they probably should have did a couple takes on until they got into like a fluid motion to where it looked as if it was realistic. Because like this is a show that's going to be jam packed with action and possible fight scenes, and I really think that they should try to take a minute to try to get this choreography down. That's one of my critiques early about this show. Like I said, it's really interesting learning about how Bucky's dealing with life past that. We're learning more about Falcon's personal life, and we're also learning about how these characters are treated, um, being the heroes that they are. So we learn that the financial situation of how the superhero gig works. And it's very surprising because I figured that these superheroes, you're superheroes, you're saving the world, you're set for life, dude. Especially like teaming up with Stark, you got to have a bank account somewhere with like millions upon millions of dollars, like you're set. And to find out that it's not really that case, like it's kind of disappointing because it's like, damn, dude, like y'all not even taking care of your heroes. But I digress. It's part of the story, so we're gonna figure it out. Like all in all, man, I think this series is 6 episodes, about 40 minutes a pop. I think this show is definitely going to shit on WandaVision, which I'm super excited about. I couldn't even get through 2 episodes of WandaVision. I gave up on WandaVision. I couldn't do it. It was really stupid to me, and I'm kind of glad that I jumped off that train early because I heard that it basically led to a train wreck at the end of it ran out of railing and it just fell off the bridge, like those old school movies. So that's my review, dude. Falcon and the Winter Soldier so far is tight. I'm digging it. I wish Buggy would have kept the hair. I know that sounds like a weird critique, but he looks more dope that way. Falcon, I have a newfound respect for him. I really didn't think that I was going to be able to get into a show about Falcon, but surprisingly, dude, he's very interesting as a character. So, hey, I'm in, So can't wait to see what's going on next. I think it's dope. That opening scene, I'm telling you, that opening scene, if we can get more stuff like that, I'm in, man, because that shit was epic. That's my review. Let me know if you agree. Let me know if you disagree. Whatever the case may be, drop it in the comment section down below. And you are now exiting the Cinema Chop Shop. You have yourself a great night. Adios.